Let's take a look at what you're doing this week in class. We're in Module 4 and we're continuing our lessons on training. As always, you have a brief overview here along with your weekly objectives and your list of activities. You'll have 3 assignments this week. You'll have 1 discussion, a week 4 assignment where you're doing a behavioral shaping plan, and then a lab practical. So you have your learning materials, which includes a brief lecture video, your learning resources. You have an overview of the terms, some required articles and excerpts of articles here, some professional guidelines from different organizations that oversee animal training, a glossary, a few required training videos, and then you have some optional articles down here. So all of these that are listed optional, that's up to you, but they might be something that you would need with your particular project. After you do the learning materials, you have a discussion. This discussion is looking at behavior in the real world. What it's asking you to do is to find a video of an animal that is learning a behavior. It also wants you to post something that no other students have posted. So when you find your video, please go through and look at what's already posted to make sure it's not already there. And what you want to do with your video is you want to identify what type of conditioning is being used here. Is it classical conditioning or operant? How do you know that it's that type of conditioning? So describe why you're saying that. It's also asking you to make sure that the video has captions if there is audio in the video. So if there's a person saying something, you want to make sure it's closed captioned so that everybody has access to that. And then you want to share one thing that you've learned new from watching this video, and then also how would you apply that knowledge to either your future career or how would you apply it to animal training. That's due Thursday at 3 a.m. and then your reply, which is due Monday at 3 a.m., is to look at one other peer and look at their video, discuss how it's similar or different from the behavior that you shared. You always want to make sure that you're using the terminology from the weekly learning materials. So in all of your assignments, your discussions, your written assignments, please make sure that you are using the appropriate terminology so that we can assess that you have learned those concepts. In your week 4 assignment, you will make an animal behavior shaping plan. You'll see reference to shaping plans in your learning materials. What you want to include in your shaping plan is you want to list the species, who is the client. So is the client a pet owner? Is it a zoo? Is it a rescue? What is the target behavior? So what are you trying to get this animal to do? What are some of the rewards that you'll be using as reinforcers to shape the behavior? How do you know that the reward that you're using is actually acting as a reinforcer? Where will those training sessions take place? And then you're going to find a video or a photo of the animal doing the target behavior. Now, if you can't find a video or photo of your organism doing this behavior, you have 2 different options. One is to find your species engaging in some other type of target behavior, or you can use the same type of behavior but a different species. You've got 2 choices there if you can't find your species doing it. Go ahead and stick with your species but another type of behavior, or same behavior, different species. And then it wants you to include a numbered list of each behavioral goal. What you're going to essentially do when you shape a behavior is you're going to do it in steps. Like we saw in the cat video. First, they gave them a treat immediately. They didn't have to go far to touch the object. Then she moved the object further away, so they had to go and touch it. And she kept moving it further and further away. So how are you going to shape it? What are the steps you're going to use? And then you're also going to write a reflection about what you learned by creating this shaping plan. There's certain things that you didn't consider that you should have in the beginning. You want to end your reflection by answering these questions. So here they're just giving you an example of all the things that we've just gone through. What is the species? What is the client? The target behavior? All of these things. This is what it will look like when you complete this activity. And down below you have your grading rubric that you always want to check in to see that you've included everything and you see how many points each thing is worth. The final thing that you'll be doing this week is a week 4 lab practical. What's going to happen in this lab practical is that when you open it, you're going to see a series of videos and you're going to watch these videos and then answer questions about those. As you can see here, there's 15 questions, so each one is worth 5 points. There is no time limit, but you're only allowed 1 attempt, so make sure that that you finish it when you first open it rather than trying to go back to it. If you have any questions on your assignments this week, please let me know, and I'm more than happy to help you. We can schedule a virtual meeting if you like. Please always reach out to me. I hope you have a great week.